Feeling good about it? So far. Sea-Doo cart works. Okay, what you're watching, 1958 Chevy Apache pickup truck. We were live while we were doing some of this, trying to take the cab off, but we lost internet, imagine that. So what you're gonna be watching here is we just put the cab onto the Sea-Doo dolly, which is kind of cool. And now we are going to be moving this around. So stay tuned for that. There's a lot going on here, guys. Maybe if you took a screw, go through that 2x4 right into an angle into that 4x4, right from the bottom, screw. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Yeah, I think that'll work.
Now we just got to support it.
Yeah, I think it's going to work though. It's a decent height.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's very workable.
Now we just got to lock it down.
Very workable. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about the technical difficulties. So, 1958 Chevy Apache pickup truck. We just took the cab off the frame, and now we're securing it to this and 4x4s and getting it to where we can actually move it around. Right next to you, right here, is the original frame with all the original suspension. So that's going to be what we're doing over the next couple months, is getting this frame dialed in, Mustang 2, all the stock stuff taken off it. There's a lot. So this is actually a huge milestone for this truck. This cab, we've never had it off, and I'm thinking it's the first time it's ever been off since 1958 when they put it on. So see where that goes. Again, 1958 Chevy pickup. It's a step-side bed truck, small back window. So that's what we're doing. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry we lost you guys a little bit earlier. We technical difficulties with the internet. I apologize, but we do have the cab onto the Sea-Doo frame, onto the Sea-Doo dolly now. Now what we're going to do is secure the 4x4s that we put across where the cab mounts are. We're going to secure hey, nothing wrong with being new, brother. Welcome. So we're basically now going to secure all that together with bracketry and whatnot so that we don't have this motion going on, right? But right now it is sitting there secure. The cab is lag bolted into the 4x4 you see on the back there and on the front. So should be an interesting deal here. So happy?
Yeah, I had to shim it where our Sea-Doo trailer's not actually real level, but it's something.
Cool. Be right back, guys. Yeah, that'll work. And it doesn't look like it's trying to break the wheel. Alright.
I'm just going to start running straight.
I like it.
Look at my braces and for a while.
All right, guys, I'm going to show you some stuff here. Hey, Breno. I'm going to take you off the tripod here. Hold on. Hey. All right. Here's the frame. This is the factory frame for the 58 Chevy Apache pickup. A minute ago, that cab on this frame. So that's what we've been doing. And it has been a process all day long. A trip to Lowe's, get some parts and get some wood and whatnot. But the real trick here if you look out here at the engine hoist, you'll see the piece kind of floating around there, the 2x4s. That is what we made to pull the cab off the frame. That went in through the door and allowed us to go up level and real nice and easy and take it right off of here. So if you guys are gonna do this, definitely check that out. If you want, check out the video tonight on our channel. We do long videos. There's like almost 1,700 of them on there right now. Of all these builds, 73 thing, 40 Ford, Apache, just all kinds of stuff. But, hey, Garage M, Brazil, that's awesome, man. Thanks for watching. So, I went in detail in the video we're gonna put out tonight on how we built that. And you can actually watch us make it. So if you need to do this, it's something that you'll be able to kind of replicate. So, because we actually got the idea from a guy on here, on YouTube called In the Shop TV. He's got a 55 Apache, and he did the same thing. And it worked perfect for him, and we're like, if it works for him, it should work for us. So we just duplicated it. And we made a couple changes to it, but pretty good.
Only because we couldn't really see.
Yeah, that's Big Ron, that's my dad. It's just me and him building hot rods. That's what you get here. We're in Florida. We are 40 minutes north of Tampa, Florida, on the Gulf side. We're about 8 minutes to the water. As if you put a drone in the air, it's probably a couple miles, maybe 3 miles. But yeah, we've been working on this truck for a while now, about 6 months. But it's really starting to come together. Most of the body work is done on it. Hey, Vlad. So most of the body work's done. We took the doors off today. They're right here. There's our doors. One door here, we still got to put the door bottoms on, weld up a bunch of holes, that kind of stuff. But the other door has already had all that done. We did that already. So getting there. Now, what's really going to happen here, and the reason for taking the cab off, Big Ron, my dad, is body man. I'm the mechanic, he's the body man. So he's going to be finishing all the body work on the cab, getting that ready for paint. While he's doing that, I'm going to be right here on this frame. And so, for business, which will be tomorrow, won't be today, but tomorrow will be to blow all of the factory suspension and wheels and tires, all of it off of here. Shocks, springs, rear end, all of it off. Then to go through here, cut all this kind of stuff off, all these fender brackets, the e-brake cable stuff, none of that's getting used. It's all coming off. Brake lines, got to get all that crap off of here. And then these off. I got a lot of work to do, and I'm going to soak a lot of stuff in PB Blaster tonight. So I got a fighting chance in the morning. Odds are you're going to see me with a torch. You're going to see me with all kinds of things. But we're going to get all that off of here. And then what I'm going to do is take the Bauer surface conditioning tool, which is this guy here, and with that drum, but the new one, and I'm going to take this down to bare metal. It's going to eat that rust and paint right off of it. Now, this stuff you see here, that is undercoating. That's not rust, that's undercoating. Somebody sprayed on there. So I got to scrape all that crap off of there because the Bauer will just melt it, and then I've got a nasty mess in here. But while I'm doing this, Big Ron's going to be doing the cab, and we're going to bring all this to you. We go live every day, somewhere between 3 and 6 o'clock, depending on what's going on. We work on this 7 days a week because we want to, believe it or not. So the plan here is pretty simple. In 11 days, we're going to order the Hyatt's Mustang 2 front suspension. Okay, cross member, tubular control arms, all the deal. With the 4-piston Willwood calipers in red and the big brakes and all the things, it's all coming. So we're hoping to have this frame stripped down, bare metal, metal conditioned, and then ready for the Mustang 2 cross member to go in before Halloween. How long do the drums last, Kevin? Pretty long, actually. I did, for example, I'd say 80% of this cab with one drum. So that's not bad. One of the black ones is this, and it's really simple. If you don't do, okay, slats, don't try to angle it and get in all the tight corners and all that. Do that last, because it's just going to eat your drum. But if you stay in the flat and just keep working the big areas, it'll last a very long time. Now, I don't believe Bauer makes one anymore, that tool. Now it's Hercules. But it's the exact same thing. And Eastwood makes one and all that. Amazon, you can get, I think you can get like a dozen drums for like 80, 90 bucks instead of spending 30, 40 bucks on one drum. So, yeah, no. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt and the scars. So, I did this entire cab, the entire Volkswagen thing, all with it. Hey, Ghosty, welcome back. Both of those were done completely. The doors, everything with that Bauer up there, and it just took it right down. I mean, I've had zero issues with it. So I've used it, almost probably a couple times a week and hard for a year and a half, 2 years now. And it's the best damn tool I've ever bought. And I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just telling you. If you got to strip something to bare metal, that is the answer. Here, because it's just going to eat this stuff off the frame. Thank you, Ghosty. He's got a new home on a Sea-Doo cart. We just pulled the cab off the frame. And Ron's securing it with some bracketry, the 4x4s to the actual Sea-Doo frame, so you kind of get that wobble out of it. It's actually pretty good right now. We shimmed up the front a little bit. But we made this contraption out here, this wooden T-looking thing that's actually flipped upside down. It goes the other way and goes right in the passenger door and goes straight up. Boom, works amazing, taking a cab off. I saw a guy build it on his channel, and I thought, you know what? Why not? So it works great, though. You got an engine hoist, you got a couple 2x4s, you build that, it's going to work great. You're going to be able to take a cab off and nothing flat. And, we didn't have any issues. Hell, it sat out there. Hey, Paolo. What set I claim? What you mean? So if you guys notice, for our regulars, you'll notice we have some things in here that are new. I bought that cabinet yesterday. 20 minutes south of Sarasota. And 50 bucks, aluminum cabinet. So now, if you notice, there's a lot of empty shelves up here. Well, starting to get empty. Look at that thing. It's got all of our flammables in it now, so we don't die. It's amazing. So we did that, which cleaned out stuff. Yeah, we are still missing a TV. I have nowhere to put it, Ghosty. I wish to God I had a place. I mean, I guess I could maybe hang one there. I don't know. We'd probably kill it in about 10 minutes, but I want to watch them play. So, we're playing the line. So that's cool. But yeah, we got that cabinet. We also put this lighting up here and here, and we put a light up underneath of there, which actually really helped us with mixing primer and paint and everything. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. So, got our water separators. Got a compressor. Try to solve that problem. Got water running down my hand when I'm trying to do anything. So hopefully that takes care of that. So I did make the cardinal rule mistake of walking outside, show you guys what we were doing, and I lost everybody. Everybody was seeing a frozen screen. I'm cutting in and out like crazy. I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to. How good are the hexagon light panels? So far, they're amazing. These came off Amazon. My wife bought them for us. They have been absolutely incredible, and they're super bright. I haven't had any issues with them whatsoever at this point. So, really happy with the lights. I think they were like $139 for a kit that gives you 14 hexagons. And this garage is 2.5 car, and it's going to use just about three kits to do this garage. I'm missing a kit here. I got to finish that section there, but this side's done. So, but we like them. So yeah, guys, for those of you just coming in, we have you're looking at 1958. Oh, lighting's amazing. Think better than surgical room. Okay, like I could literally do surgery in here. That's how bright. Like it almost hurts your eyes. It's bright. So you don't have to worry about it being bright enough. They're good. So what you're watching here, guys, 1958 Chevy Apache pickup. What's up, Mom? Food? On dinner. So, what we did is we just took the cab off of this frame. No problem, Kevin. So this frame is all stock 1958 Chevy pickup. And it's going to get absolutely blown up starting tomorrow. Oh my God, Ghosty, you doing okay? We can't lose Ghosty. Whatever we got to do, you got to figure that out. You okay though? So cab just came off the frame. The dolly the cab is on is actually a Sea-Doo cart. Then we put 4x4s across the back and the front and lag bolted them in. I think I'm going to, Kevin. Now that I've taken the cab off and I'm really looking at it, I think so. When I put the LS in here, I think I'll probably twist it. So I want to make sure it's safe and we don't have any stupid issues. So yeah. I know the Mustang 2 for the front comes with boxing plates for the front cross member. But I think I'm going to go ahead and just do it. That way I don't have to worry about it. You know, be safe. CE, so I'm going to take the Bauer surface conditioning tool right there. And I'm going to go over that. That'll rip it down to bare metal. Then I'm going to use OSFO metal conditioner. I'm going to brush that on, spray it on, brush it on. And then let that cook overnight. And then I'm going to sand that down a little bit with 150. And then I'm going to epoxy prime it with Shop Lime primer. Shop Lime brand is PPG. White epoxy. And then that should do that. And then we'll be able to paint over that. So that's kind of the idea there. But the Bauer should do most of this, and right angle in some of these areas where it kind of see notches here. And honestly, there's a lot of work. But this tool here works really fast. I, honest to God, should be able to take this frame down in a couple hours, if that. So not really too worried about it. I've done it so much at this point that it's almost stupid easy. I did, like I said, I did that whole cab, that whole Volkswagen thing, these doors. I mean, I've just done a lot with that Bauer, and it's so good. How you feeling about it, Big Ron?
Better.
Better? He's been
Coming off of there until I wanted that.
I don't envy me either. See, I really don't. It's what has to happen. So that's what's gonna happen. That's just where we're at. We're on the plan A, and there's only plan A, burn the boats plan for this. So there is no plan B. So it's just whatever the hell we got to do, even if we got to do it 10 times. So, you know, whatever. We're gonna get it done. But yeah, tomorrow, guys, we'll go live and we'll start ripping this frame apart. That's gonna be tomorrow. Big Ron will be probably helping me on this, honestly. Some of this might be a real pain. Got a lot of rivets, got a lot of things of that nature that, you know, we just got to deal with. But my goal tomorrow is to at least get the front suspension off and the rear suspension off. and be working on any bracketry or anything like that, the brake lines and all that kind of crap, get it cut off, and be moving past all that. That's kind of the idea. That's funny, Ghosty. Got pink calipers. Poor guy. They were almost red. He's close. He's got a shade of it. So yeah, so tomorrow should be a lot of fun. Today has been a lot of fun. I had no intention of... Hey, how you doing? So, what's my timeline? So I would like by the first of the year, okay, so let's start with this. By Halloween, October 31st. Hey, Larry. Howdy. I want to have the Hiatt's Mustang 2 installed and the frame completely down to bare metal and epoxied and just basically frame rails and boxed if necessary. November, we're going to deal with the rear suspension, the 9-inch Ford, getting it narrowed, doing all that, getting that dialed. Then, realistically, we would like to get the cab back on the frame. And then, first of the year, go find us an LS swap and get that in here, get our engine and transmission mounts in and dialed in where they're going to be. And make sure nothing hits the firewall on this cab. And then start painting things. The firewall, paint the frame, paint all the suspension. Frame's going turquoise, tropical turquoise. Firewall will be tropical turquoise. Just start getting all that where it needs to be. Hey, Myron. Welcome. And get all this dialed in, get all the brake lines ran, get all the fuel lines ran, get a gas tank, get it in the back. You know, I would like this truck to be completely done. Ron, it's Rick. Hold on. There's not a nuclear bomb going off. Hey, Twisted Mopar, how we doing? I'd have so much fun just driving us around the neighborhood. I'm the guy that would do that. That's my dad's phone. I apologize.
Hey man, what's that?
It's like a nuclear reactor's going off.
Hey.
Huh. Anyways, yeah, so, yeah, the color is going to look really good. And basically, I mean, that's 1957 Chevy tropical turquoise, and the roof will be creamy white, kind of India ivory, as you think that. So that's going to be the colors. And the inside will be the creamy white, the India ivory. With the dash, the top of the dash will be tropical turquoise. So should be pretty slick. But yeah. Nice. Well, you should join, brother. Twisted. We're building a 1958 Chevy Apache. Twisted Mopar. You like Mopars? Check this out. I'm gonna try not to lose everybody here. I got a Mopar I'm building.
I didn't know.
63 Chrysler 300 with the It's a cool car. We'll be painting this here soon too, next couple months. My wife wants me to paint it purple. I don't know. I'm excited. It originally was black. You owned a 64? Perfect. You know exactly what I've got sitting here. Damn unicorn car. Hard to find parts. So yeah, guys, we're gonna have a lot of fun here. I think we're going to kind of wood for the box floor. I am gonna do an aluminum instead of wood. I'm gonna do aluminum that looks like wood, but has a custom graphic in the back of it on it, a picture of sorts, which I haven't really decided what yet. There's a couple I like. I found the original Apache logo for the truck that they've done in that, which I could do all day long. I've seen the American flag with the Constitution, which is pretty cool. Looks fantastic. But painted a metallic. My wife would love that, Ghosty. Mopars and I love Mopars. My dream car, my forever car, is a 7071 CUDA. I do not care what motor's in it. You know, I want to build one, and I do want to put a 426 Hemi in it. I know I sound like every other Mopar guy on the planet, but I actually want to build one. One day on this channel, because this channel is not going anywhere, guys. We're gonna be doing this for years and years. We will build a CUDA. If I ever find a CUDA, if I find somebody willing to trade me a CUDA for something that I have, I absolutely would probably do it. I have an option to do a 51 Chevy truck 500. You should, man. You absolutely should. We built one for my brother. It was a 48, same truck. We chopped the top 3 inches, slanted the windshield back. Hey, Steven. And we Frenched in the headlights, put a big block in it. All kinds of stuff. It was cool. Now my uncle owns it, so. Rick doing all right?
Oh, yeah. He was talking about the Navy's having their 250th anniversary.
Oh, nice. Really? Miss Ghosty. Interesting. So, wanted to show you guys this contraption. You see what my dad's holding up there? Hey, Buster Radio. Thanks for dropping in, man. Appreciate it. So that is how we got the actual cab off the frame here. We built that contraption. You jack it up, it goes through the passenger door or driver, and then it's basically level, but it cantilevers, right? It kind of does this. And as you go up, it allows you to go up, which is great, and go up level. And Ron's being Vanna White. Thank you, Ron. But yeah, so worked out really good. If you guys are interested in that, check out the video tonight on the channel. We should be dropping it somewhere around between 9 and midnight. I go in depth. You can watch us physically make that, and I go in depth on how we did it and what we did so that it makes a lot more sense. And I walk around with the actual good camera that's up there, and we do all that. It's pretty slick how it worked out. We actually got the idea. That is a thing you see. 73 Volkswagen thing. We actually, the whole build's on our channel. I got that for $300. It was like a creamy white with completely full of rust, and it had a tree growing out of the middle of it. So it was not great, but we got it right. I still got to tweak the steering a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty good. Just a stock 1600 dual port, you know. I did the chrome MP alternator and electronic distributor and stuff. Yeah, Johnny, a lot of people do. I went with a 3-inch drop in the front and a 2-inch drop in the rear, and just love how it sits. And it's got 17x8 wheels all the way around it, so it's pretty fun. What are we picking up in Tennessee? What kind of cars are we picking up in Tennessee, guys? Come on, you can't be like that. Yeah, that's a 1958 Chevy Apache cab. We just took the cab off the frame, literally 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago, something like that. Yeah, Johnny, you fold down the windshield, take the hardtop off, pop the windows out, take the doors off. It's basically a Jeep. It's pretty cool. That's hilarious, Twisted. Oh my God, you guys are great. So yeah, this is going to be our next debacle here starting tomorrow, right here. 1958 Chevy Apache frame. We are going to, starting tomorrow, I'm going to start PB blast and everything when we're done here. And then we'll start trying to get the suspension off of it at least. And then everything that doesn't have to be on here is coming off. And so that'll be coming tomorrow. I'll bring you guys that live. We'll do all that together. That'll be kind of fun, something to do. And while we're doing that, Big Ron might be helping me, but if he's not helping me on this, he'll be working on the actual cab of the Apache. So now what you're going to see here on this frame, just because we're standing here staring at it, we are going to remove all the stock suspension, take it down to bare metal, Hyatt's Mustang 2 front suspension, Willwood big brake kit in the front, sway bar, power steering, LS swap, automatic, 9-inch Ford, Hyatt rear 4-bar, parallel 4-bar with a Panhard bar, QA1 billet adjustable rear shocks. Cool. Gas tank will be in the rear. It'll be side exit. We're going to do a Hagen fuel door on the rear fender on the driver's side. And then we're probably going to box the frame the more I look at it. And all the things. So it should be... what is that? That's a 1940 Ford two-door sedan deluxe. That's my dad's car. So yeah, it should be, it's gonna be pretty slick. So this thing should be sitting, actually the ride height of this truck should be very similar to the ride height of the 40 Ford you see there. So he's 5 inches off the ground on the lowest part of the nose. So we'll be right in there. So should be pretty slick. We're gonna do, I think, 20 by 10s in the rear and 20 by 8s in the front. Maybe like build specialties or something cool. Killer set of wheels on this thing, and should be a lot of fun. It's going tropical turquoise. The frame will be turquoise. Bottom of the cab will be turquoise to match everything else, and should really look like something. Yeah, QA1 rear coilovers is what's going to be on here. Front fenders, my front fenders are garbage. I have a great hood, so I got to buy new front fenders and a new grill, surround and grill and all that. I have one rear fender that's new. This rear fender is, I might try to save it, maybe not, we'll see. But if not, I'll just grab one from National Parts Depot. Bedsides will be, those are not too terrible. We're gonna fix those. And then, yeah, here's the doors. We pulled them up pretty quick. So, should be pretty slick. And we're gonna build an LS probably right here in the garage. If I can't find like a low mileage Corvette swap or something. Like LS1, 2, 3, that kind of thing. So, I want it to be somewhere in the 400 plus range, horsepower wise, and be able to be reliable. And I want to be able to get in this truck and drive it to California from Florida and back and not worry about it. And that's kind of the idea for it. I would love to do a wild paint job on it and that kind of thing, but it's not really the direction I want to go. I've had the wild paint jobs before. I'll show you here. Some of you guys have already seen this, I apologize. But this is my dad's, his old Model A two-door sedan. I had the 5-window coupe that was the exact duplicate of this car, black with flames. And actually that paint job is what's gonna go on that 40 Ford. So we're gonna paint that 40 Ford black, and then we're gonna go have it flamed. Exactly like that. So that style of flames, it'll look different because it's a 44 different front, but that's what's gonna happen. So, but for the Apache tropical turquoise with the India ivory roof, the creamy white roof, should look pretty slick. And busted, I'm gonna tell you something. See the red Dodge Ram out there, the dually diesel behind the Apache? That's got a 5.9 Cummins in it, H.O. Cummins. we did a frame swap on that truck. You guys, there's a shitload of videos on it if you want to watch that. Right here in the driveway. Pulled the diesel out of it, and I thought, I wonder if the diesel will fit in the Apache. By God, it fits. I almost put a 5.9 Cummins turbo diesel in this thing. I came really, really close, to be completely honest with you. That was a thought. Not a Hemi, but man, I tell you, we thought about it. Is there a paint booth here? I don't know. We have an inflatable paint booth that we put out in the driveway. We also paint in the garage, in here. So I haven't had to actually rent a paint booth, but thank you, Twisted. Yeah, we're busy. We're too busy actually, but you know, we're getting it done. I mean, again, we do this stuff like almost 7 days a week, like literally just live out here. So, first donation, thank you, Busted Radio. I appreciate you. I do want to do a Kudo with a Hemi in it, with a 426 Hemi. I will put it towards that. So, yeah, and honestly, I thought about actually putting a modern Hemi and Chrysler 300 over here, but you know, it's got a 383 with I put a 4-speed in it, but it was a challenge. How can I put this? So it's not an 830, not an A833 or whatever the normal 4-speed. It's an actual Borg Warner T10 that they came out with in '63 for that car and for Chrysler before Chrysler had the 833 or something to that effect. So anyway, I bought the right tranny for it, but that led to having to have the right tranny hump, pedal set, all of those things. The bell housing was a fortune, you know. I think I paid almost $700 for bell housing. It had to be that one. I called Pass On Performance, the guys at Graveyard Cards use. And I asked the guy, I said, hey, this is what I got. You wouldn't happen to have a bell housing, would you? He goes, I've been waiting 25 years for somebody to call me and ask me about this. I have one. It's pristine, and it's been in my storage forever. But if I sell it, it's gonna be the I don't want to sell it price. I'm like, that sucks. So what's that? And he's like, $650 something. And I went, come on, man. Yeah, it's beer 30. Figure around, busted out of course. So we've been on this thing for hours and hours. Putting a 1471 methanol blend 426 Hemi in my Cordoba burnout car home. That is fantastic. I love the name of it, Homer. That's fantastic. He's got a Cordoba burnout car that he's putting a 1471 methanol blown 426 Hemi in it. Oh, that just sounds like a hell of a lot of fun. So, yeah, that's my Chrysler story. It took forever, you know. Twisted nose. You guys are funny. So I guess after beer 30, we'll push this cab in the garage, clean all this before the next storm rolls in. I think it's supposed to rain in like another 30 minutes or something. But it's on wheels, by God, and it hasn't fallen over yet, and then broken half. So that's all good things. So take it. I'm gonna walk outside here, guys, and see if you can see this. If I lose you, I'm so sorry. I promise I'll be right back. So this is that contraption we built. Pretty slick, works great. Slid right in the door there. Boom. Worked fantastic. There's the Volkswagen thing, guys, if you're looking at that. She, appreciate you. Yeah, this is what we're dealing with. You know, any one of those is bad. So I shit you not. Sunny all day long. We get the truck out here. We get it up in the air. We're bringing it across. Frame, taking it off the frame. It fucking monsooned. Absolutely poured on us. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? It